A Day in Paris, My Unforgettable Adventure. Hello everyone, my name is Sam, and today I'm sharing an amazing story about a day I spent in the beautiful city of Paris. This story is special because it's written in a way that will help you learn English. I will take you through each moment, from my journey to the airport, the flight, and my whole day exploring Paris. I'll share exciting details about famous places, delicious food, and beautiful scenery. This story will also help you improve your English by learning new travel and daily life words in simple language. Are you ready to explore Paris with me? Let's start our journey. The journey begins. The day had finally arrived. I was going to Paris. This was a dream I had for years, and I couldn't believe it was happening. I woke up early, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. I packed my suitcase the night before, making sure I had everything I needed. My passport, plane tickets, warm clothes, and a few snacks were all in place. After a quick breakfast, I called a taxi to take me to the airport. As I looked around my room one last time, I felt a rush of happiness. I was about to experience one of the most famous cities in the world. Paris, the city of lights, love, and adventure. At the airport. The taxi ride to the airport was calm, and I took this time to imagine everything I wanted to see in Paris. When I reached the airport, I could see that it was busy with people. Some people were running to catch their flights, while others were hugging their families goodbye. The sound of announcements filled the air, and the excitement was contagious. After checking in my bag, I went through security, which took a while. Once I was through, I found my gate and sat down. I looked around and noticed travelers from different places. I wondered if some of them were also going to Paris. I spent some time browsing the airport shops and bought a magazine for the flight. Finally, the boarding announcement came. My heart beat faster. I showed my ticket to the staff, walked down the tunnel, and boarded the plane. On the plane. Once on the plane, I found my seat by the window. I was glad because I love looking out the window during flights. The flight attendants greeted everyone with smiles and helped people find their seats. I fastened my seatbelt and took a deep breath. Soon we would be up in the sky, on the way to Paris. The plane started moving, and I felt a slight jolt as it sped up and lifted off the ground. As we climbed higher, I looked out the window and saw the city below getting smaller and smaller. The clouds looked like fluffy cotton balls, and I felt a sense of peace. The journey to Paris had officially begun. During the flight, I read my magazine, watched a movie, and even took a short nap. Every now and then, I would think about all the things I wanted to do in Paris. Time passed quickly, and soon, the pilot announced that we were about to land. Arrival in Paris. When the plane landed, I felt a wave of excitement. I was finally in Paris. I gathered my things, went through customs, and collected my bag. As I stepped out of the airport, I took a deep breath. The cool, crisp air felt refreshing. I looked around and saw taxis lined up, waiting to take people to different parts of the city. I got into a taxi and told the driver the name of my hotel. He greeted me with a smile and said, "Welcome to Paris." The drive to the hotel was beautiful. I watched as we passed by old buildings, cozy cafes, and tree-lined streets. Paris was even more charming than I had imagined. Checking into the hotel. We arrived at my hotel, a small but elegant place with a cozy atmosphere. I checked in at the front desk, and the receptionist handed me my room key with a warm smile. I thanked her and took the elevator to my room. The room was simple but comfortable, with a big window that looked out onto the street below. I placed my bags down, freshened up, and changed into comfortable clothes. I was ready to explore Paris. Exploring Paris. My first destination was the Eiffel Tower. I had seen countless pictures of it, but seeing it in person was breathtaking. The Eiffel Tower stood tall and majestic, a symbol of beauty and strength. Tourists from all over the world were there, taking pictures and admiring the view. I bought a ticket to go up the tower and took the elevator. As we went higher, I felt a mix of excitement and wonder. When I reached the top, I looked out and saw the whole city spread out before me. The view was stunning, with the Seine River winding through the city and beautiful buildings everywhere. I took pictures, hoping to capture the memory forever. Stopping for coffee. After the Eiffel Tower, I walked along the nearby streets and found a charming little cafe. I decided to sit down and have a coffee. The cafe had a cozy atmosphere, with small tables and chairs lined up outside. I ordered a cappuccino and sat down to enjoy the view. As I sipped my coffee, I watched people passing by, talking and laughing. It was relaxing, and I felt like I was truly experiencing Paris. Trying French pastries. Next, I stopped by a bakery. The smell of freshly baked bread and pastries filled the air. I bought a croissant, and it was delicious, crispy on the outside and soft inside. I walked down the street, enjoying my snack and the beautiful surroundings. Visiting Notre Dame Cathedral. After my snack, I decided to visit the Notre Dame Cathedral. The cathedral was even more impressive than I had expected. Its tall towers and detailed architecture made it look like something out of a fairy tale. Inside, the high ceilings and stained glass windows created a peaceful atmosphere. I took some time to sit quietly and appreciate the beauty around me. Dinner in Paris. By evening, I was ready for dinner. I found a small restaurant and decided to try traditional French food. The waiter recommended a dish with cheese, bread, and vegetables. The flavors were new to me, but I enjoyed every bite. I also tried a dessert called crème brûlée, which was creamy and sweet with a crispy top. It was the perfect ending to a wonderful day. Returning to the hotel. After dinner, I felt tired but happy. I walked back to my hotel, enjoying the lights of Paris at night. The city looked magical, with street lights glowing and people strolling along the river. I felt grateful for this amazing day. Reflecting on my day. Back in my hotel room, I changed into my pajamas and lay down. I thought about everything I had seen and done. Paris was more beautiful and exciting than I had ever imagined. From the Eiffel Tower to the cozy cafes and delicious food, every moment had been unforgettable. This day in Paris would stay in my heart forever. Thank you for joining me on a day in Paris. I hope you enjoyed the journey as much as I did. This story not only shows the beauty of Paris, but also helps you learn English in a fun way. I hope you learn new words and phrases to help you on your own adventures. See you next time for another story.
On this channel, I'll continue to provide you with the tools and resources you need to improve your English for completely free. So, subscribe, stay with me, and let's keep learning together. Remember, learning a language is a journey. It takes time and effort, but if you keep practicing, you will get better. Believe in yourself, stay motivated, and don't give up. You can do it.